Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the Facts of Gaming Show. I'm Mike C.
I'm Fred White.
Today, we're here to talk to you about PlayStation
4 and its backwards compatibility
Yes, finally.
to PlayStation 2 games.
No!
So all those PlayStation 2 games that you had laying around,
It's still dusty.
you can get your DeLorean and go back in time, get them, come back to the future, and play them. Finally.
On the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Is that really a backwards compatibility that we wanted? No. PlayStation 3, it's right there. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, why not PlayStation 3?
The easiest, it should have been the easiest thing. It's common sense. Even when Xbox did it.
Right.
With the 360. I don't see why PlayStation did it with PlayStation 2. That is what, 8 years ago?
So that doesn't even make sense to me.
It doesn't.
Like, the PlayStation 2 is a old console. So you mean to tell me that the PlayStation 2 was easier to work with than the PlayStation 3, or is more compatible with the PlayStation 4? The PlayStation 2 is more compatible with the PlayStation 4 than the PlayStation 3 is compatible to the PlayStation 4. It doesn't make any sense.
Not at all.
And who still has PlayStation 2 games lying around?
I really don't. They got the PlayStation now. You play the PlayStation 3 games up on there. Why couldn't they just make that?
And that's stupid. I mean, it's totally backwards.
Yeah.
No pun intended. But it's totally asinine, man. For you to... How old is this system, Mike?
Shoot. Give me the line, man. We got to check the archives to see exactly when PlayStation 2 actually came out.
I mean, you might as well put a Atari Jaguar emulator on this thing, and so you can play those.
Play it
you know
on
what I'm saying? Like the 32X. Just add an attachment on it so you can play older games. Sony, man, what are you doing?
I don't know what they're thinking, man.
What are you doing? And as of this date, we're not going to timestamp the show, but as of right now, earlier the PlayStation Network was down.
Doing some maintenance. And if you guys don't realize, a lot of your titles now need to have that connectivity with the PlayStation Network in order to run. Call of Duty.
Right.
You need that network connection, or guess what? You're going to be just like me. Turn on your Call of Duty and not be able to play it on from where you're at. Mm-hmm. And which was about to make me take the game on back, said the game is broken.
And I mean, I don't know what's going on. With PlayStation, I had to upgrade my hard drive to a 2 terabyte, and now I'm just running out of space on that. I have to delete games off of that to install new games, and it's just totally ridiculous, man. You can't add anything above a 2 terabyte hard drive in there. At least with Xbox 360, which I don't really play a lot, you can have multiple external hard drives with this thing.
That's the thing Xbox did do right as far as the external hard drive. I have seen that you can't upgrade the PlayStation to a bigger hard drive. I saw it one time on YouTube or whatever. The guy did, I think, 8 terabytes upon
8 terabytes.
So, but with the system information, all that stuff, it clocks it down to about 7, 6 or something like that. But yeah, man, you can upgrade the stuff. But Xbox has it more streamlined than PlayStation does. So it basically has a 3.0, so you can hook it right on up and start saving your stuff.
Yeah. And a friend of mine, LT, he had gave me a call a couple of days ago, and he was interested in getting a PlayStation 4. And he was like, well, hey, Fred, the new PlayStations, those are the ones that are going to be backwards compatible, not the older ones. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but something like that, I really don't care.
Right. Honestly, as far as the PlayStation 2, I think they're supposed to be coming out with, it's probably something that you're going to download to make it backwards compatible, but I don't know if they're going to make these actually new lines of PlayStation 4s coming out to make it already hooked up to be backwards compatible. Two game cycle years. So
see, now the only game for me that would be like yes for this would be SOCOM. SOCOM to me to this day is probably one of the best games ever. Not graphically, because it doesn't look that. Back then, it was awesome graphics, but compared to today, it's really not. But it's just something about SOCOM. I think the first two, where you one of the games came in a box and they had the little chat headset. That one, whichever. Navy SEALs, I believe. But that game was so awesome. And shout out to my SPT brothers, which I was that was my first clan that I joined, and MBL, which I'm with now. Fat Tony, Quest, Fixer, all you guys are awesome, man. But that would probably be the only game that I would like for me personally. I don't know any other PlayStation 2 games that I would be excited to play on my PlayStation 4.
Right.
But it is in beta right now. But from what I heard, you have to sign a disclosure agreement not to say anything about it. But somebody did leak some gameplay footage out on it, and then they deleted it for the fear of being prosecuted and everything. But the emulator, the PS2 emulator, I'm not wild about it. I for certain will not download it. If you brought a PS3 emulator, yeah. But with the thing where you rent the games, that's just stupid. $9 for 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah, it's something crazy. The whole PlayStation Now is just
play a game like Resident Evil.
Yeah.
How many hours you gonna do that unless you speed run it?
Yeah.
You know, that's gonna be a waste of money. You could have brought the game by that.
Yeah. For just a couple bucks more, but yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm not feeling the PlayStation Now.
Nah.
I had the beta on that and I was like, okay.
Yeah. The graphics was
it's PlayStation 3.
Totally
that's all it was. That's all it was, PlayStation 3. And that's your emulator right there that you pay for. You rent.
So you see that they have the potential to do that.
Yeah.
And I give the Wii U so much flack. But the Wii U at least was backwards compatible to play these games.
Yep. You can play the original Wii up on there, yep.
And Microsoft and Sony take suit. You know what I'm saying? Do what the Wii U does, and if you have these older games, you know, let us play it. I don't know if anybody, I don't even know, there were not digital downloads at that time of the PS2. So even if you do get games that you own, and they do it that way, you still have to pay for the game.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. And PlayStation Now, if you have that game, you have to buy it from PlayStation Now to still play it when you already have the physical disc copy of it, which is totally stupid.
Yep.
I'm done with this.
You done?
I'm done. So, hey, look, we still remind you to get into this raffle that we have going on, the PlayStation 4 and the iPad. You can win either or you can win both. Correct. So right now I'm going to say that it's a PlayStation 4 and the iPad Pro that you're going to get. Wow. I don't know if you're going to get the iPen because I don't know if the iPen come with it. You got to get that yourself. Hey, you're getting a $700 thing, so be happy with that.
$5.
And then the Xbox One raffle that we have going on for $5. You get Rainbow Six Siege and a year subscription of Xbox Live.
Hey, can I get in the raffle too? I want an iPad Pro.
The family members of Weber Vision and the Gaming Show is not eligible. Well, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode, and we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gaming Show.
See you guys next time.
Get that iPad, bro.